Watching the fourth quarter, the second half, the fourth quarter in particular, I saw what Nico Harrison was talking about when it comes down to the reason why he traded Luka. He traded Luka because he felt that the Dallas Mavericks were not going to be able to win a championship with Luka. We all know this. I didn't feel that way watching the game looking at Anthony Edwards. I'm saying to myself, Anthony Edwards is going to win a championship before Luka Doncic. Anthony Edwards is built different. Anthony Edwards is a better all-around basketball player than Luka Doncic.
He's an idiot.
Are you kidding me, Kendrick Perkins? Are you trying to be racist towards white European players again? All of us have seen what happens when Kendrick Perkins tries that method. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Kendrick Perkins defending Nico Harrison for trading away Luka Doncic. Right now, the Lakers are down 3-1 in their series against the Timberwolves in the first round of the NBA playoffs. With those results occurring, Kendrick Perkins has come to the conclusion that Nico Harrison absolutely made the right choice to trade away Luka Doncic for a bag of peanuts. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Was Kendrick Perkins right or wrong for defending Nico Harrison? Obviously, there is only one correct answer to this question. Kendrick Perkins was absolutely wrong to defend Nico Harrison. There is no defense for Nico Harrison at this point in stage of his NBA career. Luka Doncic was a superstar who took the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals last season. This is not a 35-year-old superstar we are talking about. This is a 25-year-old superstar that we are talking about. Luka Doncic is a top 3 player in the NBA right now. Luka Doncic is certainly one of the NBA's best players. I know some people want to criticize Luka Doncic because he doesn't really play any defense whatsoever, but you have to understand that Luka Doncic's offensive production is generational. I do wish Luka Doncic gave more effort on the defensive end of the floor at times. However, people are acting like Luka Doncic is an all-time horrible defender and that he absolutely cannot defend anyone to save his life. That's certainly not true. Luka Doncic is a decent help defender. The problem with Luka Doncic is that he's not fast enough to play defense at the NBA level. There are some things Kendrick Perkins said that is simply not true at all. He talked about how he felt like Anthony Edwards would win an NBA championship before Luka Doncic would. I highly disagree with that statement. Not because I don't believe in Anthony Edwards, but have you seen the supporting cast in Minnesota? Who is the number 2 option in Minnesota? You cannot win an NBA championship with Julius Randle as your second option. If Anthony Edwards managed to somehow pull that off, then Anthony Edwards might be one of the greatest players we have ever seen in terms of carrying a team to an NBA title. We have to keep it real with ourselves. When you look at Luka Doncic, though, he has absolutely been sensational throughout his NBA career, and he's got LeBron James as a running side mate. The problem with LeBron James in the series, though, is that he does not play any offense whatsoever, especially late in the fourth quarter. He looks absolutely gassed. I don't think the coaching for the LA Lakers has also helped. Redick has been a complete liability in the NBA playoffs. This guy thought that it was a good idea to play the same 5 guys all 24 minutes. Not even Tom Thibodeau is that stupid to play 5 guys all 24 minutes in the second half of an entire ball game. I also want to show you guys this clip of Kendrick Perkins talking about how the Luka Doncic trade saved the Lakers in the NBA. He sounded like an absolute buffoon. You want to talk about the definition of switching up your takes just for the sake of making a hot take? This is definitely it. It was embarrassing to watch Kendrick Perkins say this. Roll the film.
The Los Angeles Lakers are saving the NBA. A month ago, let me ask you a question.
We're all dressed like we're going to church and they're saving the NBA.
How excited were y'all a month ago before the Luka trade about the NBA final?
I mean, I saw headlines.
Always excited.
I saw headlines that said the NBA stole the Super Bowl because that was the headline that week.
So now y'all can honestly say that y'all more excited. Why? Because we could possibly get Boston versus Lakers with the superstar power. And then you take a deeper dive is you're looking to say who's going to stop them from meeting up in the finals. So not everyone, all the fans around the world who probably was like in and out when it came down to what's going to happen in June, they're committed. They're all in. And when you have Showtime back in L.A., now all of a sudden the excitement, the energy, and everything else is back towards the NBA.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
Exactly. Did you guys hear how stupid Kendrick Perkins sounded at the time? He sounds even dumber now with that take. The Los Angeles Lakers are definitely not going to the NBA Finals this year. Heck, they're probably not even getting out of the first round in the NBA playoffs. And if they somehow did get out of the first round in the NBA playoffs, there's no way the Los Angeles Lakers will be able to get to the conference finals this year. They just simply don't have enough depth to get that far. Luka Doncic is a sensational player. Don't get me wrong. This is coming from a guy who picked the LA Lakers to win this series in 5 games, but after watching game 1 of this series, it was pretty clear that the Lakers were overwhelmed against the Timberwolves. Part of it is because they've been severely underprepared for these games in the NBA playoffs, but part of it is also because they simply do not have enough depth to beat the Timberwolves in a 7-game series. That to me is the real reason why the Timberwolves have been able to go up 3-1 in this series. It's not because Luka's defense is absolutely horrible. If that was the case, then the Dallas Mavericks would have underachieved on a yearly basis with Luka Doncic as their centerpiece of the roster. Obviously, that didn't happen because what Kendrick Perkins is saying is a false narrative. Look at how the Dallas Mavericks did after they traded away Luka Doncic. Their season went down in flames. They didn't even make the NBA playoffs, and in their final play-in game, they got absolutely blown out to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Dallas Mavericks got significantly worse when they traded away Luka Doncic. To say that the Mavericks won the trade is absolutely stupid, and to say Nico Harrison knew what he was doing is also asinine as well. What Nico Harrison did was absolutely unforgivable. He should have already been fired on the spot in Dallas, but you know what? Nico Harrison is a done man after his days in Dallas. There's no way any team is going to employ Nico Harrison after the debacle of the Luka Doncic trade. You also look at how the Los Angeles Lakers, they're not losing this series because of Luka Doncic. In fact, if Luka Doncic wasn't on the LA Lakers, they wouldn't even be the number 3 seed in the Western Conference to begin with. Luka Doncic is the only reason why these games are even competitive in the first place. This LA Lakers squad severely lacks depth, and they don't really have a good big man whatsoever. And the LA Lakers, therefore, they have to rely on Luka Doncic to score over 35 points just to even have a chance at winning a ball game. Luka Doncic in 4 playoff games this year for the LA Lakers has scored over 30 points in 3 of them. Luka Doncic is the only reason the LA Lakers even have a win in this series. If no Luka Doncic, then it's clearly a sweep for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I want to praise Luka Doncic for how he has handled this situation. Obviously, Luka Doncic got traded mid-season. It's absolutely tough for a guy like Luka Doncic, who was absolutely loyal to the city of Dallas, and to get traded the way that you did mid-season, it was absolutely devastating in the mindset of Luka Doncic. He's doing everything he can to help the Lakers win basketball games right now, but it's pretty clear that the Lakers roster construction is severely flawed in terms of having depth at key positions. The Los Angeles Lakers are probably going to lose the series in 6 games. I think they're going to win game 5 on Wednesday, but they're not going to win any more games after that. Obviously, the LA Lakers just don't have enough depth compared to the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's the main storyline here. It's not about Nico Harrison being a quote-unquote genius from the mindset of Kendrick Perkins to trade away Luka Doncic. It's more so about the Lakers not having enough depth to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that is why Kendrick Perkins was clearly wrong about defending Nico Harrison, as the Luka Doncic trade will age poorly for the Mavericks in all aspects of basketball. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.